Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here, doing an individual zodiac sign reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, check your North Node. I'm also doing a subscription drive to get myself to 100 subscribers. Upon doing so, I will do my first pick a card reading. I know I enjoy looking at readers pick a card readings, so I thought what better way to have some incentive to get myself to 100 subscribers but to offer my first pick a card reading. I'll do each element and 3 choices in each element, so there will still be an option of everyone having an individual reading different than the other, but trying to reach that 100 mark, that will be my new gift for doing so. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, check your North Nodes. Your heart is the best guide. If something in the message resonates with you, it's for you. If it leaves a bad taste, spit it out, move on. No big deal. Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, what messages are for Cancer? Alright, that feels good. Thank you, thank you. Alright, first 2 cards are current energy. Queen of Cups, sitting in your energy. 10 of Cups. Recognizing that you create your 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups being emotional fulfillment on all levels. Being emotionally fulfilled with your relationships, your family relationships, your friendships, your romantic partners. All of these relationships are so fulfilling, not because the other person has something to give you, but because you are giving to yourself on a level that projects that outwards. How did you get there? Look in your heart space, 7 of Pentacles. I looked at my past and I saw what I was pulling through based off of my own doing or not doing. Choosing or not choosing, you've still made the choice. Just because you have 2 options and you take a third route of not choosing, you've made a choice. 7 of Pentacles is that reflective. It's a reflective appraisal. It's like taking into account how we got here. 6 of Pentacles. Fair. By fairness. Fairness with you first. We often give of ourselves and we don't. What are we giving from? If we cannot give ourselves, everything that our hearts desire plus more, then what are we doing giving to anybody else? We think we'll get some sort of karmic, well, you do. You do get a karmic reward. You'll get whatever way that falls. If you're giving of an empty cup, you will get an empty cup. Impossible outcome, 3 of Swords. 2 of Rods. This, in your possible outcome, this 2 of Rods is looking squarely at the heartache, the disappointment, the loss. He's looking right at it and choosing self. No one around you will choose you unless you choose you. You will find yourselves in these same cycles over and over until you recognize this Queen is looking away from that 10 of Cups. Spirit just said to switch them. Currently, now you're looking at the 10 of Cups. How do I get there? Asking yourself, how do I get there? Because in your heart space, you're reflecting, you're looking back at each time that you have been emotionally just unable to comply. I've given of myself too much. I've over-obligated myself. So how do I stop over-obligating myself? By being fair and recognizing that there's some emotional healing that needs to take place. There's some emotional work. This is emotional work to get to this balanced place to where you can give of yourself and not over-obligate. Now I'm giving of my energy, my time, my resources in a fair and balanced manner because I've recognized that I wasn't able to do that in the past. I wasn't seeing that I wasn't doing that. But now you're looking squarely at heartache and loss and disappointment and trying to pull through what it is in each situation. Oh, well, I knew that if I went and did that over that, I knew it. You know it. But you make these choices knowing that the consequences are probably going to leave you in an emotionally frazzled or emotionally over-obligated state. And not wanting to do that anymore because 10 of Cups comes from emotional fulfillment first within. The Queen of Cups has one cup. She's got to fill her own cup first. And then everyone will benefit from you having that full cup. That full emotional balance. The healed traumas from the past. The sense that where I'm going will physically manifest for myself and for all that I love and care about as a byproduct. Because I'm fulfilled now. Two of Rods is a manifesting card. You're manifesting out of that heartache, out of the disappointment. Underlying energy, 6 of Rods. 9 of Pentacles, the Emperor. This is success. This is embodiment by looking at yourself, loving, caringly, compassionately. By looking at what is emotional fulfillment for you. And not taking any bullshit when it comes to that. Because you've got the Emperor on your underlying energy. I am not bullshitting myself anymore. Independence on a physical level comes through becoming very clear about where I have shortchanged myself. Where I've over-obligated myself. And learning that each one of those cycles was to teach me something. Each pentacle forms the necklace she wears. The falcon comes back through faith because she has an understanding of that animal, and that animal will come back to her. It's that full faith knowing that I'm not cutting any corners. I'm not bullshitting myself. I'm not bullshitting anybody around me. Because when we bullshit ourselves first, everyone around us, well, we're none the wiser. But at the end of the day, anybody around us that is treating us just as we treat us is just an outward manifestation of an inward idea. It's the people in relationships we find ourselves in, platonic, familial, romantic, or otherwise, are simply the ways we feel about ourselves. And this is that understanding that by simply changing out of our own relationship with ourselves being the paramount understanding, the paramount new frontier, like we become nothing but a mirror for those around us. We attract to us the friendships and the relationships and the co-worker relationships, all of that. Because here's the 6 of Rods. This is that sense of success that pairs up with the 9 of Pentacles, because we have not skipped on the doing. The work that it takes to do this is not easy, but it's worth it, because then we have success. Then we're looking at our heartaches as lessons or rewards that we no longer want to see ourselves in anymore. We don't want to be in so much loss and pain and disappointment. How do we get there? By being fulfilling to self first, by looking at what makes us happy and fulfilled and balanced. And there's more balance in our heart space. Looking at physically what's around you as the direct reflection of how you feel about you. So Cancer, this is some heavy internal work, but it's worth it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.